Hey guys, what's going on? Alright, so here's a quick little pro tip for you. I made this video probably about a dozen times and I need to go to bed. So I'm just going to try to power through this and hopefully it makes sense and hopefully it helps y'all. Okay, if you are sighting in an AR-15 or an AR-10 or some other weapon that has a monolithic or a flat rail that runs all the way across, okay, has like a rail up here, what you can do if you're going to be sighting in and you have a second red dot, in this case I have a Comp M2. This is the only one that I have tried on different rifles, but the only optic that I've tried. I believe you wouldn't have any trouble using like a Bushnell TRS-25 or any other non-magnified red dot. You should be able to do this. All right, I know for sure you can do it with a Comp M2. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to use any other non-magnified red dot sight. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to mount the red dot pretty much as close as you can get it to the front of your primary optic, the one that you're going to be sighting in. Okay, in this case it gets pretty close. A little far over. In this case we're pretty close. We're a little high up, but as you'll see in a second, it really doesn't matter if you're high up, if you're down low, as long as these are both not moving, you're fine. If the scopes are moving, then you got something else going on. Anyway, what you do now, I'm gonna try to set up this camera so that you can see without making you all go crazy. Okay, there we go. Move you over a little bit. Okay, because it is important that you actually see what's going on here. So actually, if I raise up the camera a little bit, okay, so what you're gonna do, we're gonna pretend that there's a target down here. Okay. So basically, what you do is you take your 5-shot group, 3-shot group, 1-shot group. I don't care what you do. You fire your bullet. It hits the paper. What you're gonna do now is you're gonna turn your red dot on. See, you can see it now. It's pretty well sighted in right now. But you're going to turn it on, and then wherever your impact from the bullet, whatever, your impact from the rounds that you fired, wherever they show up, instead of moving your primary optic, okay, you're basically going to get in here and you're going to adjust the red dot to wherever that bullet impacted. Okay, so it impacted way down there, wherever it went. We'll say it impacted wherever that dot is. So now you aim your rifle, your primary optic, you're keeping your primary reticle on your point of aim, the bullseye or whatever that may be, and then you align your red dot with your bullet impact. So now your primary optic is going to be aiming at the bullseye. The red dot is going to be centered on wherever your impact was. If it's a single shot, just on your dot. If it's a 3-shot group, the center of that. Now you can move your rifle all over the place, and it really shouldn't make a difference, or it won't make a difference. And all you're gonna have to do, I'm gonna lose my zeros here, but they're pretty much dialed in. Okay. Now you're just gonna take your optic, and you're going to zoom these in. Oops. Not zoom them in. You're going to adjust them to where your center, your dot, is right in the center. As far as I can tell on the camera, that's where it needs to be. Now, you have adjusted your scope to the point of aim with either 1 shot, 3 shots, and basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to fire again. If that worked, which it should, unless something weird happened, that should have got you exactly where you needed to be. And now you would just take off this guy, fire another round, or another string of rounds, 3 rounds, 5 rounds, whatever, just to be sure, and you should be within a click or two of where you need to be. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that made sense. I really hope it did. I tried to make this video, like I said, probably a dozen times, and I can't get it right because they can't speak this late at night. But I hope that made sense to y'all. It's just a quick little thing that maybe it will help somebody with their sighting in their gun. You know, and like I said, it should work as long as your red dot is a non-magnified red dot, you shouldn't have any trouble with it. Anyway, hope that was a helpful tip for somebody. Y'all be good, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.